Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
So today, we're focusing on something quite specific, quite visual. It's the Boudhanath stupa, specifically how it looks and feels at sunset. We're drawing from a YouTube video, Boudhanath in Spiritual Light.
Yeah, from the Experience Nepal channel. It really captures a mood.
It does. The video aims to show how the stupa, transforms as the day ends.
Right. It's not just about, the architecture, although that's stunning. It's about the feeling.
Exactly. It's just Boudhanath is more than just a religious site. It paints it as this symbol of enduring peace.
Which is quite a statement.
It is. The description calls it a moment when the sun sets, Buddha transforms into a spiritual lighthouse.
That's a great phrase, spiritual lighthouse.
Isn't it? It really caught my attention.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's try and unpack that a bit. Why this transformation at sunset? What makes it feel like more than just, the lights dimming?
Well, I think what the video gets at is how the changing light, the shadows lengthening, it almost seems to amplify the inherent feeling of the place.
Amplify it. How so?
As the sort of hustle and bustle of the day fades, even slightly, you get this graying sense of calm, of serenity.
Okay.
But importantly, the rituals, the circumambulation, the chanting that often continues. So you have this visual quietening alongside ongoing devotion.
So it's that interplay. Visual, calm, spiritual activity.
Exactly. And that combination, I think, creates something quite potent. It resonates maybe beyond just the religious aspect for many people.
The video also makes this point. It says, it's not just a symbol of faith. It's a reminder that peace, no matter how far the world strays, still has a home.
That really hits home, doesn't it?
It does. This one structure in the fading light presented as this anchor for peace in a world that often feels, turbulent.
And if you think about Boudhanath's history, it's ancient. It stood there for centuries, seeing kingdoms rise and fall, countless changes.
Right.
So its sheer endurance makes it a powerful symbol. Not just of faith, but maybe of resilience, of that ongoing human desire for something like peace.
So watching the sunset there kind of underlines that continuity, that hope.
I think so. It's like the fading light isn't an ending, but it's highlighting this core message. Peace. Even when things seem dark or obscured, it's still present. It's grounded there.
Which leads to the question, why do places like Boudhanath hold such power?
Well, part of it is definitely the physical structure itself. The design isn't accidental.
The architecture, you mean? The dome, the eyes.
Yes, the whole thing. The stupa's design, the mandala layout, the hemispherical dome, it's all deeply rooted in Buddhist cosmology. It's believed, to generate a kind of positive energy field.
Contributing to that feeling of calm, of connection people report.
Precisely. So the place itself is designed to evoke that.
And that idea of a spiritual lighthouse,
Yeah.
It's really sticking with me. It implies guidance, right? A constant presence.
Yeah, a beacon. Something steady when other things feel uncertain.
Suggesting that even with all the global, turmoil, these points of stability, of peace, they still exist.
Exactly. And by focusing on the sunset, the video captures a daily cycle. It's not a one-off thing.
It's a recurring reminder.
A reminder of transitions, yes, but also the enduring presence of this spiritual anchor through those transitions. It's not a fragile piece, but a persistent one.
So maybe for you, listening, this short look at a YouTube clip is a chance to think about those, spiritual lighthouses in your own world.
Yeah, what places or maybe even moments give you that sense of anchoring, that feeling of peace or enduring hope?
It's a good question to ponder.
And ultimately, thinking about Boudhanath at sunset, it just brings us back to the resilience, really, of that human longing for peace.
Despite everything.
Despite everything. Places like this, lit by the setting sun, they really stand as testaments that peace somehow persists.
A really powerful thought to end on. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.